Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my Doge army, my Doge hodlers. What's good in the Doge hood? Hopefully, everybody had a wonderfully blessed, safe Saturday. This is your boy Jaime G, and y'all know what time it is, baby. It's that Wild Wild West crypto land time where we talk about Doge and overall crypto market news. None of this is ever financial advice, just me sharing my thoughts, opinions, nothing more, nothing less. All right, guys, I know I'm ready. How about you? You guys ready? Well, without further ado, let's dive into the markets. All right, guys. Bitcoin is down 0.3%. We're sitting at 41,477. Guys, not too bad. We're still sitting above 40,000. We're at 41,000 at that, guys. So things are looking promising so far, right? Bitcoin hasn't lost its steam, right? We haven't, we didn't crash or dip, back down to the 37,000 level. So far so good, right? Hopefully we'll continue to stay above that 40K, and we'll start pushing back up, right? Because we need Bitcoin to push up, guys. Because when Bitcoin pushes up, what happens? Dogecoin and the overall crypto markets push up as well. All right, enough of Bitcoin. We'll get into Bitcoin here in a tad bit. Now let's dive into Dogecoin. Currently still number 11 for now, right? Number 10, we're coming for you, Polkadot. We're sitting at 14. We're sitting at 0.1471. We're down 0.26%. Not too bad, guys. You know what I mean? A lot of coins are consolidating. Had a little healthy pullback, right? Because granted, a lot of these coins were, in the green these past couple of days. Our 24-hour low, guys, was at 0.1454, and our 24-hour high was 15 cents, right? We're gunning for that to break that resistance, guys. We're gunning for that 50-day moving average. All right, we'll talk about that here when we look at the charts in a second. Market cap is at $19.51 billion. Trading volumes at 567.66 million. Not too bad. We're down just a little tad bit from what we were yesterday, guys. I think we were at 617 million yesterday, so it's down just a little bit, but granted, it's the weekend, so it's to be expected. Now let's dive into the charts and see what's going on. So, guys, obviously, we're going to briefly talk about this symmetrical triangle that I have here, guys, right? As you can see, I'm trying to open it up here just a tad bit. As you can see, guys, we have broke out of this symmetrical triangle here, right? To the upside. Sorry, guys, to the upside, right? So that's bullish, right? And I shared it in my video yesterday, but I just want to briefly go over it once again. Not too long, but as you can see right here, right, we broke above this upper trend line, right? This resistance line, right? We broke above it, and we have two candles, right? Two daily candles above it, right? So far, so good. Things are looking good, right? We didn't just break above it and dip back down. So far, so good. We're staying above it, right? So those are that is bullish in my opinion, right? I truly believe that Dogecoin is gearing up and getting ready, guys, for a major breakout to the upside. Now let's talk about support and resistance, right? So let's briefly talk about we'll leave that one there. That's our level of resistance, right, guys? That's coming in. That's the 50-day moving average, simple moving average, right, guys? Give me a second here. That's coming in at 0.1604, right? So that's 16 cents. Now let's talk about resistance, okay? Resistance, support rather. So now I want to show you the 8-day moving average, right? Which is our resistance, which is coming in at 14 cents, right? Now, as you can see, we broke past this 3 days ago, right? But as you can see, for like about 7 to 8 days, right, we were struggling with this 8-day moving average, but nonetheless, the bulls broke through it, right? So that is another bullish technical, right? And you can see that we broke above it right here, right? And we have stayed above it, right? We have two daily candles above this moving average. So therefore, in my opinion, this moving average is going to act as our support. That's coming in at 14 cents. Now, I wanted to also show you the 21-day exponential moving average, right? All righty, let's get that bad boy in here. All right, come on, get out of there. Alrighty. Alrighty, moving average. Now let's do the 20. Come on. 21. Go. Now, as you can see, guys, Yesterday we tested it. We barely broke above it, but as you can see, we have formed we're forming a daily candle above it today. So that's looking good, right? We've broken two moving averages in the past 2 days. Plus, we broke out of this symmetrical triangle to the upside, which is bullish. So things are starting to look promising and are starting to look good for Doge. That's why I wanted to show all this stuff to you guys on the charts real quick. All right, that's what I had as far as the charts go. So key takeaway, guys, is 50-day moving average, which is this line up here coming in at 16 cents, is our new resistance, right? In this moving average down here, which is the 8-day moving average coming in at 14 cents, that is our levels of support and resistance. Any questions, please let me know down in the comments, right? Alrighty. So let's get into this article here. Now, Benzinga does they do a poll every week, right, on different topics, so on and so forth. Now, on this one, guys, they this week they posted a questionnaire to over 1,000 Benzinga people, right, and they asked them if they think Doge will ever hit will reach 70 cents this year, right? They didn't say when this year, but just let's just say by the end of December of 2022, right? No, survey came up with 70.3 say yes and 29.7 say no. I'm in the same boat. I truly believe that we probably can reach 70 minimum of 70 cents by the end of this year, guys. We have so many positive catalysts. There is a lot of positive sentiment surrounding Dogecoin. Now, is that a guarantee that the price of Doge is going to push up? No, it's not, right? There's no guarantees. This is the Wawa land of crypto land. But the point I'm making is we have so many fundamentals going for us that I truly believe that we will probably hit at least up to 70 cents by the end of this year, right? That's just my opinion, though. What do I know, right? Just a YouTuber. Now, Dogecoin flirts with 15 cents. Dogecoin creator says he's ready for the trend reversal. And I truly believe, guys, that we are in a trend reversal, right, guys? I truly believe that we are gradually in an uptrend, but we're gradually gearing up. You know what I mean? Dogecoin's doing its thing. It's consolidating in a tight range, and it's just getting ready for a major a breakout to the upside, right? And Dogecoin is very underrated, right? It's the underdog, and that's why I love Dogecoin. Now it says at the time of writing, the leading canine crypto is changing hands at 0.1493, with just a small step up separation. With just a small step up separating it from reclaiming the 15 cent level. Earlier today, the coin managed to take 15 cents, but then went below it again, and as it can be seen on the screenshot. Now, Billy Marcus, right, which is Mr. Nakamoto, he says Dogecoin is flirting with an old friend of 15, right? It's been a while since we hit 15 cents, so this is pretty cool, guys, and this is positive, right? Dogecoin is taking steps into the right direction, right? Into the bullish direction of an uptrend. So things are looking good, as I continue to say, right? Marcus also tweeted that he is ready for Dogecoin to make a trend reversal and begin rising again. Now, Prestige, right, who is another Dogecoin he's part of the Doge army. He says, "Oh, I haven't looked for a few hours. I'm ready for a trend reversal. I want to feel that positivity again. Being optimistic is so much more enjoyable than assuming everything is going to implode at any moment." On May 21st, right, last year, right, that's when we hit our all-time high of 73 cents, right? So, you know what I mean, guys? So now, is this a positive catalyst and going to push the price of Doge up? No. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to share it, right? And, everybody's, rooting for Doge, and we want it to, to continue to push up and make some new all-time highs, sometime this year. And that would be pretty awesome, guys. Well, that's all I had, guys, as far as Doge. I had a little bit of technicals. Just want to briefly share a couple articles that I found. But let's dive into some overall crypto market news, which in return, guys, is good for Doge and the overall crypto markets. Now, real quick here, it says over 70,000 bears would get liquidated for 270 million as Bitcoin shoots by 10%. Now, guys, you know what I mean? I'm not, it sucks that people are losing money, right? But bears like to talk shit about us bulls, right? And you know what I mean? It sucks. It's funny when it's the other way around, right? It says falling Bitcoin's worst start of the year since the crypto winter of 2018. The flagship digital currency is showing signs of revival. Notably, the leading digital asset price has increased from 33,000 at the end of January to over 41,000 as of February 5th. So look at that, guys. So from the end of January, right, guys? The asset price was increased from $33 at the end of January. So basically, within the last 2 weeks, we went from 33 to 41,000. Just go. I'm pointing that out, guys, because it just goes to show you that when Bitcoin wants to do its thing, it's going to do its thing regardless, right? And it caught a lot of people off guard. A lot of people were, oh, it's bearish. This is a bull trap. Blah blah blah. But you know what I mean? So far, Bitcoin hasn't shown any signs of letting up, and we're still sitting at 41,400 at that, right? So things are looking pretty good, right? So I just wanted to brief then put to show this, right, guys, that I mean the bears got wrecked, right? They like to talk crap about us bulls, right, and so on and so forth, right? So anyways, now it says over as the crypto markets add $170 billion in a day as Bitcoin explodes above 41K, right, over the weekend, right, guys? So just it started yesterday, right, guys? And over $170 million, right? Because we had lost, I think it was $1.9 trillion had left the market, right, since we've had this dip. But as you can see, man, the power, right, of crypto and people that believe in this asset class, right? Look at that, $170 billion in just one day, guys. Now, just imagine, right, if you know what I mean, institutions were to allocate, just 1% of their allocations, that would be huge for the markets, right? Speaking of that, now, not this one here. Have an article about institutions, right? Now it says Coinbase claims 10,000 institutional investors in Bitcoin and ETH. 10,000, right, guys? That's a small amount, but just imagine, right? There's so many institutional investors throughout the world, right, guys? Now just imagine, that's just a little minute sliver, right, of the money, of institutional money that can come into crypto assets. This is huge. And this is the biggest Bitcoin and crypto exchange in USA. Coinbase has 10,000 institutional investors on its platform. That's according to Brett Tichipal, head of Coinbase's institutional. It says, speaking at MicroStrategy's World, an event for corporate investors, Paul revealed MicroStrategy MicroStrategy himself as one of the institutional investors on Coinbase, right? Grayscale also uses it. Paul Tudor Jones. Third point. Pimco, Wisdom Tree, OneRive, right? Who else in here? We have Tesla, right, guys, as well, uses it. So, you know what I mean? A lot of private banks, pensions, family offices. So there's a lot of people that use Coinbase. But the point I'm trying to point out, guys, is that there is a lot of institution investors that are into crypto, right? It says one sign of growth in institutional interest is crypto transactions of more than 1 million. TJ Paul said they've increased 4x from 1,300 transactions a day to 5,500 per day. That's crazy, guys. They could obviously be an individual, but Tijabal said he associates such large transfers with institutional investors. One other sign of growth is stablecoins. He said they keep the value in crypto. They've gone from 10 billion in 2018 to 150 billion in 2022. That's how many X's, from 10 to 150 million, guys. So obviously, guys, you know what I mean? Institutional investors are here to stay in crypto, whether we like it or not, guys. You know what I mean? But the point is, they have a lot of money to allocate and to put in crypto. So in a sense, guys, we do kind of need it. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people kind of frown upon institutional investors being in, crypto. But I have a lot to cover, guys, but I'm going to close out with this one. I always have so many articles. I don't know which one to share. Now, it says U.S. Senator Toomey admits crypto is here to stay, and a diversified portfolio should have some. Now, guys, this is huge, right? Because he is a U.S. Senator, right? Then we have, you know what I mean, the Senator of Arizona trying to make Bitcoin a legal tender in Arizona, right? Just you have Ted Cruz who buys the dip. You know what? I'll close out with that article. Now, it says the subject of whether or not. Now, it says, speaking with CNBC's Squawk Box, U.S. Senator for Pennsylvania Pat Toomey addressed trading cryptocurrency and keeping it in one's portfolio, as well as whether other senators, including legislative members of Congress, should be permitted to trade while having access to information that average citizens do not privy to. According to Toomey, he is not actively trading cryptocurrencies. However, he believes that crypto is here to stay and should be included in a diversified portfolio. Now, this is huge, guys, right? Because now he says, I've always been an advocate for free markets, limited governments, lighter regulation, and lower taxes, and I still believe that. Now, this is huge. Why, guys? Because, you know what I mean? These are powerful people in powerful places, right? And it could help mainstream and it can help adoption. This is huge. Now, Ted Cruz. Now, here comes another important person. Now it says Texas senator who talks a big game actually has something to show for it. Rafael Ted Cruz, the junior Republican senator from Texas, is putting his money where his mouth is. According to his financial disclosure filed on Friday, Cruz bought between $15K and $50,000 worth of Bitcoin on January 25th using River Brokerage. Now it just goes to show you, right, guys? Obviously, people in the White House, senators, Republicans, so on and so forth, they believe in this asset class as well, and they believe that it's here to stay and it ain't going nowhere. And this is the beginning stages, guys. You know what I mean? That's why I share all this information with you guys. Try to keep you guys, up to par with the latest and greatest and developing and breaking news on and Doge and the overall crypto markets. Well, this is what I had for you on Saturday, guys. Hopefully it was informative, helpful, and useful. If it was, please consider to like and subscribe to my channel. That's all I ever ask for, guys. You guys have a wonderfully blessed evening. Stay safe and stay blessed. Your boy Hamid G is out. Peace.